A different kind of operation. This is a rescue operation.
Good morning everyone, MMDA back on the road. This is D-Toison and it's a clearing operation for illegally parked vehicles like this jeepney and perhaps that car in the background. It looks like it might be on the sidewalk. What I meant to say was owner type Jeep, and yes, that car is being ticketed. You can see it's obstructing the public sidewalk for pedestrians. And over here they're also looking at this motorcycle that's parked obstructing the sidewalk. There's no plate on the back, so they'll have to use the chassis number, engine number, something like that. And then later, when the owner goes to the impound, they can work out the paperwork. Obviously, that's an unauthorized helmet on the back.
Huwag mo sabihin na magaling ka magmotor. Okay? Nakita mo na ba yung karambola ng mga motor na namatay yung babae? Nakita mo yon? O, masasabi ba nating hindi marunong magmotor yung rider? Oh.
Hindi pa mo kasi nakabili.
Yan. Hindi mo nakabili. Huwag mo, anak mo.
Opo.
Paano kung sumemplang ka? Yan ang suot. Hindi pa naka-strap.
Mga po.
Oh. Eh di sira ang kinabukasan natin. Yun ang sinasabi sa inyo. Nakikipagsapalaran kayo sa mga mali. Yan.
I must say that aside from a few illegally parked vehicles, this street is pretty amazing. It's very clean, very, very clean. No garbage on the road, on the sidewalk. The sidewalks aren't slippery and wet. It's really nice. And that MC you saw earlier on the sidewalk, it's already going up on the tow truck. They will tie it down to protect it, although it is pretty beaten up to be honest. But still, protect it as much as possible. And that car that you saw on the sidewalk, that's also being picked up by the tow truck. They flagged down that lady there, no crash helmet. Hopefully there's a license at least, otherwise that tow crew that's standing there will take the bike. And actually there's another rider here that was flagged down for no helmet, and that blue car you saw earlier is already on the tow truck. And there's one more picked up, and I think there's a white one nearby. Yeah, there it is. It's already going to leave to Tomana. This one is not only fully obstructing the sidewalk, but also dipping into the road. The tow truck's just getting into position now to pick it up. Many people do treat the sidewalks an extension of their home, but it's really not meant to be. Wow, is that car really parked on the corner like that? My goodness. It's so annoying when you're trying to make a turn and someone's parked on the corner. It makes it more difficult, more dangerous. Anyway, you see, it is about to be picked up by the tow crew. I don't like to stand in the way of the wire when they're pulling, because if it snaps, oh my goodness. I don't want to take that risk. Anyway, it's going up pretty easily. I don't know if there's a driver somewhere nearby, but usually they give an unofficial 5-minute courtesy. If the driver arrives in that time with a valid license, then they'll let them go with just a ticket. But if no one arrives or they can't show a license, then it gets towed. A lot of the time what happens is someone who knows the owner will come out and say, hey, don't tow it. But then when you say, where's the license? Oh, I don't have a license, I'm not the driver. Well, how are you going to move it, right? You want to save the vehicle, but you're not a licensed driver, you don't have the keys. Now that's not the case here, I'm just saying that in the past that's what's happened. And actually there's a car parked on the corner just across from that. You're not allowed to park within 6 meters of a corner, the intersecting lines. There's another substandard or unauthorized helmet. Obviously it's too big, that's why she's holding it. I assume they will be flagged down further along the road. That's the one you saw earlier on the sidewalk. Already on the tow truck now. Here on D-Toison, it's no parking both sides. There are signs like this that say tow-away zone, no parking, waiting, stopping anytime along Mabuhay lanes. But on some of the side streets, you'll see they have a one-side parking. Although they do limit it to residents only, which is probably a good idea. Otherwise they might become full of jeeps and commercial vans and trucks and things like that. That's what we've seen on other streets. I just saw them flag down another rider, no helmet. The roads are already so dangerous. Don't put yourself at a bigger risk by not wearing a helmet. I don't have any faith in those people that say, oh, if it's your time, there's nothing you can do. A lot of the time a helmet can save your lives. So don't have that attitude, right? Really. Do whatever you can to protect your head and to protect the rest of your body. Sure, if you get hit by a huge 18-wheeler at 100 kilometers per hour, it's not looking good for you. But most accidents are not like that, right? They're smaller accidents, especially on the inner streets, where a helmet could really protect you, could make the difference. And right now they're writing out to get to this one, obviously extending over the sidewalk. What they could do is park parallel. That way they would fit without obstructing the sidewalk. It wouldn't hold as many cars, but it would fit. They just flagged down this vehicle because there's no license plate on the front. It looks like he might put it in the windscreen, but obviously that's not the right place to put it, and it makes it much harder for anyone to read.
Tapos magpa-clearance ka sa HPG. Palagay ko, boss, matagal na to eh, oh. Matagal na eh. Matagal ka na nagpa-change. Matagal na nagpa-change color to. Tingnan mo. Butas-butas na eh. Hindi, ang original black. Tapos, pinalitan ng yellow. Narehistro ng yellow. Ngayon, bumalik sa black.
The enforcer's just writing out the ticket now. Allegedly, it was registered as black, then yellow, then black again in the most recent registration. But obviously, the color right now is yellow, so it's a little bit confusing. And I just spotted one of the things that Bong is taking a picture of. They always take pictures of things like this when they see it and then report it back to the office. Now, of course, it's not MMDA that are going to fix this. It'll be the city or DPWH. But they will at least report it for action. Obviously, somebody knows about it because they put these warning bollards here. Hopefully, someone can fix it. I think I've just noticed something really bad. There's something pretty bad over here.
Is it alive?
Yeah, both of them. I need a box.
So, buhay pa ho pareho. Pero, naka-glue, naka-rugby, pareho. So, sineseparate lang namin. Tapos,
Hinahagis dito. Hinahagis lang, sir.
pinagis lang to? Saan ka ba guard? Sa STC? Oh, okay. Ay, a different kind of operation. This is a rescue operation. Na ngayon, umuulan na. Naku po, yari tayo. Anyway.
Okay, so it's October 24. They just had their bath a little while ago. They're underneath the heat lamp. See, they're doing pretty good. They are friendly. They've been eating, peeing, pooping, no problems. Well, there was a little bit of a problem. We had to use a syringe to feed them at first and then stimulate them manually for peeing and pooping. But I mean, now they're doing it all by themselves. I know. You still got a little way to go yet. Be nice, both of you. I know you're good cats.